Hello and welcome. This presentation provides an overview of the updated Davis County General Plan and the key policy direction it establishes for the county's future. The full draft plan is available on the project website at www.daviscounty.planetusa.com. That is www.daviscounty.planetusa.com. Public review comment period beginning August 19th, and the draft will remain available on the website through September 2nd for obtaining additional feedback before the public hearings, which are anticipated to be scheduled for the early fall 2026. There have been several opportunities for public participation. The table here shows of the kickoff meeting, the stakeholder meeting, and the general plan open house that was held back in March. There's been work sessions that are held with Planning Commission and anticipated to be held with County Commission, and then the General Plan Forum, August 19th, with the review period through the 2nd, and then in the future, public hearings available also for opportunities to participate in the General Plan update. The new general plan is organized around a simple core theme: where the county protects, where the cities lead. Davis County is a largely urban county made up of 15 incorporated cities with relatively limited unincorporated land remaining, approximately less than 5,500 acres. The plan recognizes distinct but complementary roles. Cities lead urban growth, neighborhood planning, and urban service delivery, and the county focuses on countywide services, regional coordination, and stewardship of resources and landscapes that extend across municipal boundaries. Before reviewing the chapters and exhibits of the plan, it is helpful to begin with the state law framework. Under Utah Code Title 17, Chapter 79, a county general plan is a comprehensive, long-range guide for growth, development, public investment, and the county's present and future needs. And at minimum, the general plan must include a land use element, a transportation traffic circulation element, a water use and preservation element, a resource management plan, and then a moderate income housing plan is only required for counties that meet the statutory definition of a specified county. Davis County does not meet that threshold based on its unincorporated population, although the plan does discuss countywide housing conditions and the county's role in supporting housing opportunity. This updated general plan meets the required elements while also addressing issues important to Davis County, including and economic development, trails, sensitive lands, public facilities and services, and emergency management chapters. This general plan functions as the county's central planning framework, or as has been compared to a bookshelf, tying together more detailed top and area plans into a single framework. The PDF version has the plans linked for your reference to be able to see the specifics of each of these plans, including the Resource Management Plan of 2017, Shorelands Master Plan, Hillside Master Plan, County Trails Plan, County Active Transportation Plan, the Davis County Transportation Plan, the county's Economic Development Strategic Plan, and then the emergency plans of pre-disaster mitigation and the Comprehensive Emergency Management Plan. Davis County's general plan's vision is: Davis County will remain a safe, welcoming, and resilient place to live, where residents enjoy strong communities, reliable services, and access to the hillsides, shorelands, and open spaces that define the county. The county will protect these shared landscapes and countywide systems while its cities lead in planning and providing urban neighborhood centers and services. The community profile section of the general plan provides important context. Davis County grew from approximately 239,000 residents in 2000 to an estimated 378,500 residents in 2024. Households increased from approximately 74,000 to more than 115,000 over the same period. As the county becomes more built out, future growth will increasingly be accommodated through municipal planning, reinvestment, redevelopment, infill, and more efficient use of existing infrastructure. The county also has a substantial family population and a growing senior population. The community development chapter contains the required land use element. Its core policy direction is that development should occur in incorporated municipalities while unincorporated areas remain primarily rural, agricultural, resource-oriented, and low intensity. The county's role is to guide land use in an unincorporated area, provide countywide services, and coordinate regional resource protection. Cities determine urban land use patterns and provide the full set of urban services, including water, sewer, local streets, fire, parks, and neighborhood amenities. The community development goals are keep urban growth in cities. 2. Clarify county and city roles. 3. Protect key landscapes and edges. 4. Guide annexation and service extension. The plan uses one practical threshold question to guide development decisions in unincorporated Davis County. Will this development require urban services? If the answer is yes, the plan directs that proposal toward an appropriate adjacent city and annexation where services and detailed development review can be provided efficiently. If the answer is no, the proposal may be considered at a rural scale provided it is consistent with county zoning, resource protection policies, hazard constraints, and service capacity considerations. A significant update in this draft is the county's one map future land use system clarification. Rather than creating a conventional future land use map with separate urban land use categories for the remaining unincorporated area, the county uses the two maps together. The adopted county zoning map, which expresses the current permitted uses, development intensity, and rural resource-oriented character of property under the county jurisdiction, and what you see here, the future annexation map, which expresses the county's long-term direction for unincorporated properties expected to transition to an adjacent municipality. Under this approach, a proposed rezoning is also a proposed amendment to the county's land use direction for that property. It must be evaluated for consistency with the general plan's rural land use policies, protection, service capacity considerations, and annexation framework. This system fits Davis County's physical and government context. Most developable land is already within municipalities, while much of the remaining unincorporated area is rural, resource-oriented, constrained, or expected to annex over time. The county guides its current unincorporated land pattern, and cities plan the detailed future urban form after annexation. This future annexation map identifies unincorporated areas where the county anticipates that long-term urban development, urban services, and detailed planning may occur under municipal jurisdiction after annexation. The map does not assign city zoning, guarantee annexation, establish development rights, commit services, or establish a specific development intensity. Instead, it communicates the county's policy direction, where again, urban scale development is appropriate, and it should occur as annexation into an appropriate adjacent city. The map also reinforces the county's approach to existing unincorporated areas and specialized uses, such as the agricultural lands, Hill Air Force Base, compatibility areas, and gravel operations and treatment facilities. The next chapter, Community Connectivity and Services, addresses the required transportation and circulation element, as well as trails, utilities, public services, and facilities. The goals outlined in this chapter are 1. Build a connected multimodal network. 2. Complete and connect the trail system. 3. Strengthen coordinated service delivery. 4. Support essential community services and facilities. The county is a narrow north-south corridor between the Wasatch Mountains and the Great Salt Lake. The transportation strategy emphasizes coordination among Davis County cities, UDOT, UTA, and Wasatch Front Regional Council. The transportation map provides high-level policy direction for regional mobility. It's not intended to replace detailed corridor studies, project design, or agency-specific planning. The plan does support safe and efficient travel by roads, transit, bicycles, and walking, with particular attention to safety, reliability, congestion relief, regional access, and coordination between transportation investment and land use. Priority initiatives include West Davis Highway, I-15 improvements, targeted east-west connections, transit service improvements, front runner enhancement, and the Davis-Salt Lake Community Connector. The Regional Trails exhibit identifies the county's role in maintaining and expanding a connected regional trail system. Priority corridors include the DNRG, Legacy, West Davis, Immigrant, and Bonneville Shoreline Trails. The system supports recreation, active transportation, connections to transit and community destinations, and access to public open space. The chapter also confirms that the county will not operate municipal-scale water, sewer, or stormwater systems in unincorporated areas. Where improvements are necessary to address public health, safety, drainage, or flood control needs, the county will coordinate with cities, districts, and providers while maintaining clear long-term responsibility for urban service delivery. The next chapter, Community Vitality and Sustainability, addresses the Resource Management Plan, water use and preservation element, as well as economic development, sensitive lands, and resiliency. Davis County's economic strategy supports its major employment anchors, including Hill Air Force Base and the aerospace and defense sector. It also supports business retention and expansion, strategic employment lands, workforce development, and the coordination of transportation, housing, and infrastructure to improve access to jobs. The goals of the Community Vitality and Sustainability are 1. Strengthen a resilient county economy. 2. Conserve hillsides and shorelands. 3. Use water wisely. 4. Enhance community resiliency. And 5. Align resource plans with the general plan. Another important update in this draft of the general plan is the strengthen hillside protection priority. The foothills are recognized as a shared countywide resource that provides open space, habitat, watershed functions, and recreation trail access and a distinctive setting for Davis County communities. The updated plan keeps the Hillside Master Plan active as a supporting plan and makes clear that additional development in hillside areas is highly discouraged. The preferred future for priority hillside areas connected open space, public access, habitat and watershed protection, scenic character, and preservation of natural landforms, not incremental development expansion upslope. The plan directs the county to limit development on steep or hazardous slopes, ridge lines, map preservation areas, and other sensitive foothill lands. It also opposes and, where authorized by law, may protest annexation that would facilitate incompatible hillside development. Conservation tools may include easement, acquisition where funding is available, transfer of development rights or density, clustering in less sensitive locations where appropriate, and trail or open space dedications. The plan also continues to address shorelands through the Shoreline Master Plan framework, emphasizing protection of the wetlands, habitat, groundwater recharge, agricultural buffers, flood storage functions, and other Great Salt Lake related resources. For the water use and preservation section, Davis County does not operate a countywide retail culinary water system. As a result, the water element focused on the county's direct responsibilities of county facilities and landscapes, applicable development standards, coordination with water providers, conservation-oriented annexation decisions, and protection of agricultural and irrigation systems. The Community Resiliency and Emergency Management section incorporates the county's pre-disaster mitigation plan and comprehensive emergency management plan and emphasizes hazard-informed land use and infrastructure decisions, protection of critical facilities and lifeline systems, and coordinated emergency response and ongoing public preparedness. The updated general plan also includes amendments to the 2017 Resource Management Plan. The updated materials includes a mineral resource map, as displayed here, to bring it current with more recently enacted state laws for resource management plans. In addition to new sections regarding utility corridors, pipelines, and other infrastructures, and revisions made to land access, renewable energy, and critical minerals and rare earth elements. The final chapter addresses implementation and future amendments. The general plan is intended to provide stable, long-range direction, should not be amended frequently in response to individual site requests or short-term development pressure. Proposed amendments should be evaluated for consistency with the entire plan, including land use, transportation, infrastructure, facilities, resource protection, hazards, and fiscal considerations. When practical, amendments should be considered through a coordinated annual review process. Exceptions may be appropriate for urgent public health or safety needs, legal requirements, or clear errors or omissions in the plan. The goals for the community implementation are 1. Keep the general plan current but stable. 2. Coordinate with supporting plans. In summary, the updated general plan provides a practical framework for keeping urban growth and urban services within municipalities, using county zoning and the future annexation map as a clear one-map land use system, protecting priority hillside areas and managing other sensitive resources, coordinating transportation, trails, public service, and infrastructure across jurisdictions, supporting economic vitality, water conservation, and community resiliency, and guiding decision-making for the county's remaining unincorporated areas. Thank you for taking the time again to review the updated Davis County General Plan. The public review period again runs through August 19th to September 2nd. Visit the project website at www.daviscounty.planetusa.com to review the full draft and associated maps and submit written feedback before the close of the comment period. Your feedback will help inform final revisions and the upcoming public hearing process. Thank you again.